part 2 of me expounding on the dynamic between a narcissistic mother and their daughter or daughters. So in this episode of Ayanla Fix My Life, here's a mother who is denying that she said something she absolutely said. I'm going to tell you what's going on in the narcissist's brain. She's trying to convince herself that she's not lying. She made up this narrative in her head, and now she's standing 10 toes down that she did not say this. Everyone else is out to get her and make her look like she's this awful human being. You guys are lying on me. I'm not telling a lie. I'm telling the truth. This is what a lot of narcissistic moms do to their daughters. They will go around and tell horrible things about this daughter, horrible, untrue things. They will literally say it so much that they want to believe it and they start to believe it. Right? Then they get other people to believe it. Then when somebody catches them in a lie and confronts them, they will again deny. And I want to say that they are lying to themselves, and they are, but the truth of the matter is they are convincing themselves that they did not do what they're being accused of. So they're genuinely shocked. Like, what? No, I couldn't have possibly said that. Because here's the thing. Narcissists always want to be viewed as angels of light. Kind of like somebody else we know of if you was raised in church and you know anything about the devil. Who else is like that? Satan. Narcissist and people who are narcissistic both are driven by spiritual demonic activities. These same personalities that drove the Jezebel Legion. Watch.
I don't recognize this.
You don't? That's what you said.
I never said that.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
I'll pull the tape and show it to you. I will. I got receipts. Okay. What if you did say this?
I didn't say that. People around her, she make them cry. She's horrible. She's mean. Just a demon from hell. Because I can't figure it out. Y'all did some editing on that.
Oh, really?
You put words together.
It still came out of your mouth. You will not impugn my integrity.
Go back and
Just like in the first video of the narcissistic mom previously uploaded, look at her eyes, look at her facial expression, look at the lack of empathy there.
It's a casting tape that we do condense. We didn't put words in her mouth or manipulate the content.
No, I didn't say that.
Did you say she's mean?
I did. I said that.
Did you say she's horrible?
Yeah, I said that.
Did you say she's a demon?
I'm sure I said.
And
So now that she's caught, and there's no way that she can explain away or try to turn it around to make herself look good, now what she's going to do is try to either turn it into a sob story. Well, I was raised like this and blah, and all the reason, or she's going to fake apologize. Oh, yeah, I said it. Oh, okay, I said it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Those were not the right things to say. All of it, though, is just a tactic to win the person over, to make them think, I'm not a bad person, I'm a good person, so that they can make you trust them and paint the narrative that they are like angels of light. This is what they do, and no matter how much you try to show them who they really are, narcissists have trained themselves to only see themselves a certain way. This is why when people say, oh, well, you shouldn't call a person a narcissist if they haven't been clinically diagnosed. If you know anything about actual narcissists, then you would know that it's almost impossible to get them to go to therapy to even get a diagnosis. Yes, there are instances where some people do go and get diagnosed, but it's hard as hell to get most narcissists to therapy to get a diagnosis. In order for you to get a diagnosis, you have to be seeking out help. You have to be willing to admit that there's something wrong, and you have to be self-aware enough to understand that you're the problem. Narcissists are not like that. Everybody else is the problem. And even if they pretend like they're being self-aware, they're not. They're just using it as a way to get empathy and for people to feel sorry for them. Many narcissists who do go to therapy, they only go to therapy so that they can become better narcissists. These people feed off of the uplifting from other people, so they train their daughters to do it. And when you don't do it, when you stop doing it, usually around about the time where a girl starts to go through puberty and now she's looking like a woman, this is when the mother starts to look at her as if she's a woman and starts to call her sluts, whores, B-words, all kinds of bad names. If there is a brother in the house, he now is the pride and joy. A lot of abuse occurs verbally, physically, a lot of things to chip away at the girl's self-worth, to chip away at her sense of identity, to chip away of who she is. So then she develops characteristics of perhaps hypersexuality. Everything that a young lady ends up going through is all because of the intense lack of love that she's unaware that she's not getting. So she'll go into relationships with narcissist after narcissist, whether it be romantic relationships or friendships, friends with girls who actually hate her. That's what happens.